They found me leaking on the sidewalk.
Leaking what?
I was draining some footage. Stuff that I shot in China. There was half of a bra next to me. It was the garden. Do you know about this?
I think I've heard things, but it sounds kind of like a dump.
It seems that ever since my time in the garden, I've been able to hear things that I couldn't hear before. Like everything vibrating in a new way. This plant here speaks volumes. Let's see. I can kinda get a good response, but I just... Yeah. Sometimes we can feel a pain so great that it's as if we're crawling out of our own skin. We develop holes. Record more. This time it won't be fake daggers. Wesley, have you gotten any good tapes lately?
Yeah, the coin.
The coin?
Yeah, well, the tapes keep showing up. It's like a game show, but also resembles certain media cult initiations you hear about these days. Sonic unlocking, acquisition, cooperating, possession, all of it, it's all there. It's like a joke, trash.
It's really just something that you have to see for yourself.
Good evening. Or maybe it's morning. Maybe it's light. Maybe it's dark. You will never know, and neither will I. We are all but birds fluttering around in the sky, thinking about what it is we are doing and why we are here. What is it for? What are hands for? The coin is the only thing that remains, tossing and turning, up and down. Is it heads, is it tails, or is it something completely different? Are we awake? This is the coin.
The coin!
I now have to introduce my beautiful assistant.
Rare catacomb. The coin.
The coin. Guests?
Cult Raptor, Family Man.
Speak out!
Colt Raptor.
Colt Raptor!
Colt Raptor.
Family Man?
Colt,
Yeah.
if I was to call you Richard.
You can call me Richard if you want to call me.
Let's call him Richard.
Family Man Richard.
Richard.
Pizza Restaurant Richard.
Pitiful.
Guest two.
CC Ferns, automotive specialist, Amarillo.
And the C.
Christopher.
Kurt.
Christopher.
Kurt.
Both Christophers.
Kurt.
Two
Christopher.
Christophers.
And?
Took a walk the other day.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Let's do what we can. Let's
Is it time?
flip some coins.
Is it
Alright.
heads or tails? Only fate will decide.
Heads? I got heads.
Two heads. Two heads.
Ah, the old Humboldt Parkman trick of the yarn. The yarn trick. Weaving and weaving and weaving she yarns.
Weaving she yarns, Humboldt Park man.
Not too close. Not too close.
He's a
Not too
sexy one.
close. Not too close.
That Richard's a weaker. Heads. 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 Round two. Heads.
Flip, flip, flip,
Or tails.
flip.
Tails. Tail.
Two tails, two tails. What are the chances of this? One piece, one piece, one piece. One piece.
Now, Cece or Richard? Cece or Richard?
Doesn't matter.
Tails it is.
Brilliant. They're reaching into some deep mythology here. This phase makes them trip. Takes them outside of themselves to loosen everything.
Flip, flop.
Where will it drop? Heads?
Tails.
Two tails. What a fate have we got? Two tails?
What you described in the garden. The perfect key to fit its hole.
They're just a bunch of invalids in a basement somewhere.
Next round.
But they seem to have mastered the pipeline.
Get the coin, get the coin, get the coin.
Flip, 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 flip.
The sounds in here,
Or tails?
I ingested yesterday in the garden, I swear.
Tails.
Oh, you're okay, you're okay, you're okay. You're okay.
Doors open, their souls swirling around inside.
Put a fork in him, he's done.
Is he dead?
No. First, second. It doesn't matter.
Here their likenesses are made. Traces are left. An outline. Photocopy. Referent.
Cocoon face!
Right. Get these heads out.
Where do you think they're operating from? Who do you think they're working for?
Smile, Sissy.
I have my suspicions they're from Annie's. Annie's House of Fiction. These places are a dime a dozen these days. Crooked media mechanics. Massage parlors of production. These folks live off rotten blood like this.
Time is up. This has been the coin.
Come back, see us again.
Oh, I'll be back. The red light special, it's my favorite.
Hello, young man.
Annie. Annie's House of Fiction?
You've got the right idea. Why don't you come and sit down? Get out of the cold. Wouldn't want your little butt to freeze out there.
May I?
So, what brings you here? What do we call you?
My name's Francis.
St. Francis of Assisi. Patron saint of all animals.
That's correct.
So are you an animal lover?
Yes.
What made you choose this den? I mean, I don't mean to sound alarmed or anything, but we have company. This is Morgana. Cult Raptor.
We're very fortunate to have their young talents at our disposal.
Do you, recognize Colt from somewhere? Just curious.
Could it be the coin?
God, the coin. It's the worst piece of fucking programming I've ever seen. Heads or tails. Can't make anything out of it, honestly.
Yeah, they filmed the coin here. It's pretty fresh. Where'd you happen to see it?
It was at a friend's house. Collectors, they receive a lot of stuff, and they said they had been getting this wild new tape in the mail. The coin. They also cut hair.
Practical.
The coin. They seem to be engaging some media cult initiation rituals that I've read about. Sound in the show seems to serve the purpose of a kind of psychic unlocking mechanism. Reminded me of an experience that I had the other day, recording sounds which seemed to flow through me and propel me along a path. Some of the very sounds which I had ingested, which seemed to send neurons fizzling in the brains of those poor contestants, appeared as if funneled through a pipeline.
These sounds that are generating and filtering through you, you know they're not yours, right? I mean, nothing is. Were you in the garden, Francis? Perforation. How did you get out of the garden so fast?
When I was there, it was crystal clear, as if the source of a divine intuition. As if the first sounds that I was recording yielded a constantly regenerating thread, which would always appear to fade off into a mist, roughly 3 feet from the center of my head. I was led to a statue who said, "Find my house, the butterfly, the bird. Find my house, the butterfly, the bird. Find my house, the butterfly, the bird. Find the house, the butterfly, the bird.
You should know that the flesh is still raw, but it is also dead. And if you happen to taste the muscles, the organs, the goddamn whole shebang of viscera, don't get lost in it, 'cause it's very distracting, and it could also be dangerous if you get it in the wrong nooks and crannies. So, my advice to you is,
If all those sounds arrive so immediately in the coin, maybe he was near some new pipeline. Well, we're one half of a equation, and you're the other half. I think Francis here has something we can use.
I'm intrigued by your practices here. It's not so much the product, but the work.
Absolutely. All that energy, so much destructive capability, we've channeled into the perfect, constant flow.
a feedback, always watching, always listening, always being watched, always being heard. I don't know if you really know what we do here, but we have a few skins we've been working on.
I have a character, Karen. She's very troubled. She's looking for something, but she can't find it herself.
I think it's getting late. How do you feel about, slipping into something or someone?
I could use a break from the narrative up here.
Hey, you make a great detective.
I agree.
Detective.
Oh, look at that.
It's the perfect empty metaphor.
Oh God, I know. But, Robert, he looks like he's trying to find himself. Do you have any suggestions?
Well, I think this little Aaron with the diary is the perfect thing for him. Doesn't matter what he does, he just needs something to do. I mean, that's why we're here. A 24-hour media machine.
It is a diary. If you follow my instructions, you will find it.
What I want you to do is think about your first memory. Do you see it? What is it? Tell me. While I wrap this, I want you to get me into that mode, all
I'm
right?
crawling on the floor of my grandmother's apartment in Tampa.
All right? What does the carpet feel like? Is it carpet?
I actually don't know if it's carpet. I think it might be hard. What are floors made of? Linoleum? Maybe it's tile? Yeah, probably tile.
Tile. How big are the tiles? Are they small ones? Can you fit your baby feet inside
I think
one?
it's carpet.
Carpet? Okay, what?
I actually think it's carpet.
What color is it?
I want to say mauve.
Really? Okay. So we got mauve. Now, what?
But maybe I have an earlier memory.
Go deeper then. If that's where the intestines are taking you, you need to follow it.
Jumping out of the crib to go, and I got a gallon of milk from the refrigerator. And I carried it, and it was really heavy. Kind of crawling, carrying, and dragging the milk to my mom's room.
How old were you?
I don't know. 3. Is that conceivable? No.
Don't think of things in conceivable terms, you know, because you're registering the memories of a memory. You're scanning, you're panning and scanning, and we try to avoid that here. We try to stay 4 by 3. So, what's the color you see behind your eyelids? Tell me. Describe it to me.
It's a lot of different colors. It's like little red dots and yellow dots and purple dots. All kind of like pixels.
Pixels, okay. You're getting closer. Now what do you see?
The pixels are getting more intense. They're getting closer together, more concentrated. The resolution is higher. The colors are brighter.
All right. I think you're entering the purple vortex. Do you see?
It's purple, yeah.
What do you see right here?
It's really purple.
Right here.
It's really purple.
I know. Now look at me. Now don't look at me. All right? Start humming. I want you to open your palms up to Jupiter. Now, your perforated flesh is your second chakra, which is connected to your spleen, which is a creativity chakra. Now lift. Shh. Okay. You're doing good. You're doing good. How do you feel?
Like a fucking detective.
No. Stay centered. Stay centered or you're going to lose it, okay? Bend your knee now. No, the other one. Put your arms down. We're going to have to take a moment back. Now give me this. You're getting there, okay? I'm going to set up Teresa soon. You're getting ready. Do you feel it? I know you're feeling a little sweaty right now, right? That's part of it. You're detoxing. Okay, now put this there. There we go. There we go. Almost there. Okay. You're doing a good job. All right. Now, take a deep breath. So. You're getting closer. Now when I put these on, you're going to be in detective mode. The skin will be completely congealed over your pores. But it's not the activation. You must take a deep breath and start. Just chanting. I want you to say every word that comes into your head right now. And then you'll start traveling.
I'm turning into a detective. Must find the diary. Read it backwards. went up to bed and laid down. I felt the pills making their way through my system, slowing everything down. I wasn't falling asleep. I was wide awake, but my mind and body were shutting down at a slow pace. I guess this could be described as the sensation a person feels right before they slip into the unconscious dream world. But I wasn't slipping into any dream world. I was slipping out of the real world altogether. I remember thinking Sam was not worth this. Intense pain.
We develop holes.
I drove to Sawgrass while still woozy and got lost, somehow ending up near Tisha's. So now instead of being depressed that I'm not doing anything on Friday night, I went and rented movies.
Take our life force.
Turn it into our elixir.
Drink it.
She will become pure information. We'll inject into our veins.
Our veins.
Using the pipeline.
The sounds.
We'll digest every part of her until there's nothing left.
Morgana.
Kill her.
Young actress.
Kill her. Save her.
Take her essence.
Use her.
Use every part of her.
We love her. We need her. We must
Worship
kill her.
Kill her.
Flying Annie's coop, beaming directly into mine. I'll tell you what, the real people down there, those regular people, just not gonna cut it anymore for Miss Miranda. No. I need something a little bit more reverberant, propulsive. It's all crystal clear coming from him. Like a dog seeing through its master's eyes for the first time. And when he hears a noise, I get a feather.
Yeah, we do got an opportunity.
Back to the future.
What are you doing?
No, should be quiet. He listening to a conversation, literally. No.
Hey, come here. Can I be in your movie?
Can I be in your movie?
Can I be in your movie?
What are y'all doing?
There's no movie.
What are y'all trying to?
There's no movies
Y'all
here.
looking for dead bodies? No.
Oh, the sun is buzzing here.
Something's here.
Something's still here, yeah.
Yeah, something's still here following us.
But the statues are telling me something there. I think the peninsula is a good destination.
What are you guys recording? What you listening to? Just listen to the world?
Yeah.
What do you hear? Elvis Presley, B.B. King. Where all have y'all traveled to so far?
We just drove straight. They said they're gonna crucify her. And we got in the car and just kept driving until it felt right to stop.
Well, in Memphis, they got a museum where it's where Martin Luther King got assassinated at and stuff. Where he got shot and stuff. I mean, I'm sure there's spirits and stuff there too.
Yeah.
Good spirits though. Elvis, that's a good tip too.
Yeah.
He just give y'all some good music.
Yeah.
Music bring y'all a good spirit too.
So you think we can make it to Florida? Do you think there's something trying to stop us from going there? Or? I can't quite place it, but
yeah.
I still feel that zone.
It's a hard energy to shake. We're free. I think we're home free, Morgana.
I think so.
I can hear it in your parrot. Your parrot's happy.
I need it to fly free. It has caused me to be locked up in that place for so long.
spinning that yarn. For who? To wrap the faces, to clear the vision, to increase the pixelation to a degree where the real world evaporates.
Our account of the universe be a fuller division than the previous. Then we distinguished two kinds. Now we must distinguish a third. We did not distinguish a third kind, considering two would be enough. But now the argument seems to compel us to try to bring to light a kind that is difficult and obscure. It is the receptacle, and, as it were, the nurse of all becoming. Are you willing to become a nurse? To a new kind of creativity? Or an old kind? A kind that has been lost? Much the safest if we wanted to tell the truth. To say that it was gold, and never to speak of the triangles and other figures. Rather, we should be content if they even admit a description to any shirt. Are images of eternal beings, which are imprinted from them in a wondrous way, which is hard to describe. You know Annie, that's where you've come from.
Annie's House of Fiction.
I've heard of that place. They just run people through and through and keep sending them on, or they're never heard from again.
We're far away from the zone.
I myself came from a place like that once, but I haven't been seen there in a long time. You came here for a reason.
The open space.
That's right.
The third kind.
It is what lies in between the definitions.
That's right.
It is what happens in the midst of the action. And that is what you are still trying to preserve when it has been taken away from you time and time again. And so you leave. But here, there's still a place for it. More or less.
This hole.
Subtle.
Very. I don't know if I feel so great here.
What's shaking, Jackie? Is there anywhere else we could go?
Where are you planning to go? Keep going down south? There's nothing left down there.
We had heard rumors of the sinking.
Pretty much the entirety of Florida has just fallen off. The peninsula is now an island, and unless you have a boat, which not a whole lot of people have these days, and I assume escaping...
I can get a boat.
I can get a boat. You seem like you still have something left. You look like you still have some of your equipment left, like you're still making something from yourself.
Yeah, Francis. Why don't we stop here for a little bit?
Why don't we just stop here for a little bit?
I think we could learn
beautiful
something.
day. Oh, it's beautiful. They just don't make them like they used to. They just don't make them like they used to. They don't. They just don't make them like they used
And that's what you do up in the zone. You just plug up holes, restore the normal state. There is no reaching of actual pleasure. There's just the cutting off of pain.
That's all I have.
And you still have hope.
You don't have hope?
I don't know if I need it anymore.
Why wouldn't you need it?
I have this place. People come through, people escape, people find me. And we work together to find something that has long since been lost in the zone, that's outside of it.
So you're offering a sanctuary?
Not so much offering, as saying that it is here. if you are willing to make it.
I see an X. I see a clear X. It marks the spot when I'm in the center of your pickup pattern. The X flashes bright. Neon stripes. Change in pattern against the veil of my eyelids. I see an X. X marks the spot. I see the X like flashlights on two arms in a dark room with a slow exposure. I see the X. I see the X in the center of your cardioid pattern. I see the X. One swipe to the right. The X leaves, makes a box. I see.
To the center of the
You must be the new sound guy. Just popped up from the Trombetas pipeline. From Annie's house? Trombetas? You must be from Annie. She's got that whole section of the pipeline on lockdown.
I need to make food.
Oh, here, you must need some fluid. Of course, of course. Okay, easy, easy, easy. You're good. Okay.
Where are we?
I'm Jill, and this is my fiction playhouse.
Jill.
Right, you must be Francis. Well, Annie is crafty, isn't she?
Annie. Oh.
She's really everywhere and everything, I guess. Just a master of evaporation. Doesn't really matter where you plug yourself up.
I guess not.
So, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the playhouse, if I might.
Okay.
Well, we're having a party this evening for the solstice, and we'll be filming a movie then. That's what we've hired you for. We need you to do the sound.
Oh, great.
And the film is about an orphanage. And there's 3 sisters who run the orphanage. And they are using the little boys that are dropped off to take it from them. And then they need to get them adopted off to the rich parents in order to fund all of their terrible vices and habits.
It.
Yes, that's what I said.
It. What is it?
Well, this is the playhouse, and the movie is about orphans and their parents who are coming to adopt them as sisters. And I play the main sister. Thank you. Her name is Constance. And so me and my sisters in the film, we have these orphans, and we take
Where are
them
my
from them.
clothes?
Oh, that's right. Gosh, Annie said they were going to get dropped off, and your equipment, more importantly, by a drone later.
Who am I? Am I a character within this story? I am a character for fiction, by fiction, because of fiction. I am a character above and below the fiction, around the fiction, but never within the fiction. I am a body just as the other players are, but they flow through me, at my will, that I exert over them. I am a landfill. I am that giant mountain that tries to pass as those quaint hills as you drive on the highway. But there's that faint stench that you can smell, and you know I'm there. I am Miranda. I aim, I am wondrous, I exert, and then disappear. I breathe the others, and how the others, in and out, and in and out. 1 0 1 0 1 0.
And so all the boys are kind of like orphans, and we're trying to get the parents to adopt them, but they all look really old because we've taken it away from them.
It?
And did I stutter?
It.
You're a sound guy. If you really can't even hear me right now, how are we going to shoot a movie?
Well, no, it's not that I didn't hear it. I'm just puzzled by what are you taking from them?
I'm taking it from them, and I'm giving it to me and my sisters.
It. Oh, that's undefinable it.
Okay, when I'm explaining it to simpler people, it's easier for me to say youth, because that's kind of just the best euphemism that they can understand. But it's really it. It's not youth. It's it.
It.
It is what we're taking it away.
What is it?
She doesn't know. Francis, every movie is the same. Every plot is the same. Every movie has an it. Every movie has an it that gets taken away.
Like a MacGuffin?
Sure, like a MacGuffin.
I'm shaking. I can hear it on the microphone.
You're gonna do a really great job, I'm sure. Can you just steady your hands, please? Is it gonna be like this when we shoot the film?
Well, I don't know. Something's off. Something must have gotten damaged in the pipeline.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I don't think it's the equipment either.
See, ladies, for all these years, Terrence Fuddle believed he was a master of the art of coitus interruptus. But you know, the truth is, well, my member is much like the skipper of the dog race. He makes a lot of noise, causes a lot of action, but in the end, he's just shooting blank. So what I really need is a young man, someone with honor and virtue to mold in my image, to continue the legacy of the Fuddle family fuel fortune.
Well, I think it's time that we brought out our loveliest boy, Kremple. Kremple!
I think he's just what the doctor ordered.
Hello there, son.
This is Mr. Fuddle. He's from Texas, and he'd like to meet you.
Pleasure, young man.
Sorry I'm late, ladies.
Oh,
I just got caught up with a friend of mine. You know how that goes.
Well, just sit down next to Mr. Fuddle, if you don't mind. Do you
Thank
know
you,
Mr.
man.
Fuddle, the great Fuddle
How have you been hiding
family.
yourself?
Well, you're about as dandy as all the fountains in Kansas City.
Manquith.
But if your handshake is a little better than his, you might be
The
in the running.
famous.
That'll do for now.
Oh, and who's this lovely boy?
Oh, this is Kremple. You didn't meet him last time. He's new.
And Kremple were just about to strike up a conversation before you interrupted.
Oh, really? Nothing interesting, I'm sure. Little boy, do you have any body hair?
Only on my right knee.
Oh, dear.
I think I could ask him a question.
Please do, Mr. Fuddle.
In this tepid brown pool of warm water that is life, what do you value more? Intelligence or virtue?
that intelligence will draw you in to a net of useless understanding and heartbreak. With that in mind, I pick virtue.
Bernard Fuddle never passed the 6th grade. I got my start at age 15, working in a meat packing plant in Port Arthur, Texas. And I learned there that no matter what you got, the most important thing is other people. You can use them to elevate your status and wealth. Without intelligence, only cunning. And in the end, if they think you have virtue, they'll trust you with anything.
I believe the most important thing the Fuddle family has are their nice rigs.
I find you amusing, not much else.
What else is there to be?
Rich. I'm a simple man with means beyond my understanding. I'm looking for a suitable young man with ingenuity, expertise, and some form of artificial virtue. Just pick up where I left off.
I love a good pissing contest.
The ways in which you luxuriate yourself are of no interest to me. Tell me, little crumpet, do you know any tricks?
You know, my niece is an excellent square dancer. I think it's within the bonds of common decency for this young man and her to eventually start a courtship.
Who's to say who the boy will like?
Grumple, if you do me right, and have wealth beyond your wildest imagination. I don't have much taste, but you choose what you do. As long as you do right by me, you'll never want for another thing in your whole life.
Any parting words, Monklith, before Crumple makes his decision?
It's all so boring. The only thing entertaining me right now is this cute little boy.
I choose the Fuddle Fuel family fortune.
Oh!
Son,
Choice, my boy. I'm sorry, Monklith.
Very sorry.
Yes.
Cheers to.
Cheers. It's been wonderful doing
I
business
must
with you.
go.
I'll raise a
We'll
glass
see
to
you
you
soon.
ladies.
Next week.
We'll see you soon. Good night.
Good night, Crumple.
Good
Yes.
night, Crumple. We'll miss you. We love you so much.
Oh,
Don't forget to write, sweetheart.
Yes.
Mr. Fuddle, if you ever change your mind about that 5th wife, you know where to find me. Thanks so much for coming at such short notice, Jacob. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, it's no problem.
Oh my gosh, you know, we have so much going on here, and the sound guy, it's like, he was off from the start. I really should have known. I should have just sent him right back. And now he's literally stuck in a corner. His feet are shuffling, and he doesn't respond to anything. I can't physically make him stop. I've tried beating him. I've tried dumping water on him. Nothing works.
This sounds... I think I know what this could be. Is he, any strange tics or anything like that?
Everything he does is a tick. He doesn't do anything normal. He got here, first thing, just starts asking questions. Now, I have worked with a lot of strange people in my business, you know. I'm really used to it, but this one is just worse than all of them put together. He can't do anything, and now he really is just stuck. Just like...
Interesting.
Like, he's stuck. He is stuck, and I can't get him unstuck.
Does he have a change in his skin tone at all?
I don't know. He was awfully pale when he got here.
I don't think that could be it. Oh, hey, puppy.
This is my dog, Shasha. She likes to check everyone out before they check out any of our workers here, just to make sure that you're, you know,
that's
not
all right.
trash or anything.
So how long has he been acting up like this?
Gosh, I mean, he got here and he went down to take a rest, and we had about one good evening of filming, and that was it. So I really feel like I haven't gotten my money's worth, and I'm very upset with Annie. And, you know, I thought the people that I would get from her would just be really well behaved and know what they were doing and be professional, because this is a professional, you know, spot here. This is not like a zoo.
Mm-hmm. Well,
absolute madness.
Where is he at?
He's in the bedroom over there. I can't do anything with him.
Yeah. Want to take a look?
Oh, please. That would be wonderful. Alright, so this is Francis. He's stuck like this.
Mama.
Yeah. All day.
Oh,
And I mean,
jeez.
like, seriously, I tried picking him up, I tried turning him around, I can't even move him, and it's like nothing.
No. Yeah.
I-
Yeah.
And he won't stop.
Jeez, this is bad.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
Not
Yeah, and then
quite like
he gets
this. Oh,
going with the
jeez.
microphone.
Lord have mercy.
I'm not worried about him. I just think he's gonna break the microphone mostly.
Okay.
And now I
I
have
think
it
I got
on.
this stuff. This stuff might do the trick.
Oh gosh, that
Okay.
smells awful.
I know, it stinks.
What is that?
B7254
Oh,
G6.
it's lost on me. It's all Greek.
Okay, yeah, let's just give this a try really
All
quick.
right.
It's gonna be quick and painless. Alright, Bubba.
Is he gonna be able to work after this?
You might have to take them in for a few days.
What am I supposed? How many days?
I can't really quite tell. Hold on. Alright, Bubba.
Want to get his legs or what? He's fucked up.
One step. Two step. There you go, you got it. Alright. Listen, pal. Everything's just gonna be fine. It's gonna be alright. Been through a lot. Going through all of those pipes. Tossing and a tumbling. Getting washed out. Probably came to Jill's through Annie's. It's a pretty long way. But listen, everything's gonna be cool. Everything's gonna be fine. Just need a little care. My name's Jacob. I'm a member of the Daylight Brigade.
The Daylight Brigade?
Yep, that's right. The Daylight Brigade. We're a loose network of daylight enthusiasts. We enjoy things like sun, plant life. We do things like pest control, plant care. But there's a lot of crossover between my line of work with plants and my line of work with media machinic types like yourself.
You're telling me I'm like a machine.
Yeah, right now you're kind of similar to a machine. You spend a lot of time in a fiction house, right?
For investigative purposes, yeah, but I stuck around and tried it out.
You're just lucky Jill called me and not one of those other bozos they have running the streets right now. There's nothing a day of good honest work can't fix. You just need to be with plant life in the garden. You're a sound man, yeah? Yeah. Well, when we're done, we might want to take out one of your microphones and have a listen. Could hear some real interesting things. Open borders between plants and humans is a good first step in machinic reversal.
Termites. I fucking love termites. They're my friends. They're so small, but indestructible. They're wonderful. You should love termites too. Termites have the ability of hive mind. They can communicate to one another from pheromone scent trails they leave. The entire hive communicates through pipelines of scent. One goal, one exact reason for existing, the hive. I love the hive. Everything in its order and in its job. This pen has termite pheromones in its ink. I use this pen to communicate with the termites. You can draw, and then they follow you. Whatever path you make, they follow. An interspecies communication, an extension of hive mind, from species to species.
I think we should go out by the sea. Have a chance to wash off these chemicals. Water is a risky solution. Currents flow in multiple directions. They can sweep you back up in here, or you can go free. You could choose to act on an impulse. Could be the right one. Could put you somewhere you didn't intend to go.
Your dress. It's a new one, right? Haven't seen you in it. You know what? I don't get out much in the sun. It's nice. Makes me thirsty though. You can make waterfalls. Did you know that? So how old are you? You know, it's hard being the one in charge. The one with the shield. You know, I can pick them. The bouquets. Miss Miranda can. It's my specialty. I can pick them. Here. All day in the sun, you must be thirsty. Asshole. Fuck you, man. You don't want any more? Well, here. He doesn't like wine. Too bad. I could push you over. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. You know, it's out too. You don't want me to talk to you. Bothers you? Ah. I'll take over this one day. Hey. That's all you get. No idea. The good stuff. Pick it. Hey. Putting it back. Blackbird. 4 walls. Fuckers. No! Cilantro. Cilantro.
I see the X in the center of your cardioid pattern. I see the X. One swipe to the right, the X leaves, makes a box. I see the X. I see. X. I see. The X.